and welcome to the Mushroom Kingdom Media Podcast. It's your host, Dylan. Welcome in. We got an exciting week of podcast material. Let's get her. Let's go. All right, on the list today, we're going to cover some fairly new topics, some stuff, nothing crazy. First thing I want to start off with is a very kind of debatable thing. Something that we've seen in the community for about a couple months now. We started to see with a lot of remakes coming out. We've gotten a lot in the past couple months. We've had Mario, the Super Mario RPG. We had Luigi's Mansion 2 HD came out. Like the Metroid games have released. But one title that a lot of people have, it's been rumored for one, and people have kind of been expecting it at this point, is a Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess and Wind Waker kind of collab cartridge. I believe it was rumored a couple months ago, but I don't know how true that was. I mean, obviously not, because it's not released, but at the same time, it really brings up the topic, and what I want to discuss was why Nintendo doesn't just listen, right? It's very, kind of, I don't know what the word would be, but, you're going to make money, right? You sell a game that people want, you're going to make money because people are going to buy the game. So it comes down to the point, like, are we waiting for Switch 2? Is that what we're doing here? Because I feel like Twilight Princess and Wind Waker could very much well run on the Nintendo Switch. So it begs the question, why, pretty much, right? Me, I'm a big Zelda fan. I like Zelda. I recently replayed Ocarina and Majora. It's a staple franchise in Nintendo, right? I'd say it's 2 next to Mario. That's just me. That's my personal opinion. But why would you not make, you know what I mean? Unless we're saving it, but at the same time, it's always crazy how Nintendo just leaves people in the dark, leaves their entire fan base in the dark. A lot of the stuff we just don't know about until again, it brings up the topic that it's crazy that we have so many hackers and so many leakers that it's all over Twitter, all the time. I don't know. It's just insane. It would do numbers. At the end of the day, that would probably sell so many, because the thing is, it's on. I mean, they're both on the GameCube, right? But at least for me, I remember Twilight Princess being more on the Wii, with the motion controls, and Wind Waker on the GameCube. But 2 different generations of console. I mean, it's a large audience that it appeals to, and again, it's a large amount of people that want this game. I mean, you did the same thing with All Stars. You gave us Galaxy, and you gave us Sunshine, and you gave us 64, and that was even better. At least in my eyes, that was even better. You could cross a lot of generations. There's a lot of age groups that can benefit from this. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's a simple complaint, because at the end of the day, it's all right. It's more of a question, more than a complaint, to be honest. Nextly, what I want to talk about, with the upcoming Legend of Zelda game, Echoes of Wisdom. It looks very good. I may or may not get my hands on it. I just don't know if it would be super appealing to me to play. It looks kind of simplistic, at least in my eyes. But what I've heard a lot of talk about on Instagram, Twitter, a lot of forums, could this be Game of the Year? I mean, obviously Nintendo games don't get really looked at it like that. Because you have games like you have your Wukong, you have your Elden Ring, you have your games like that. But at least Nintendo wise, would this beat out, Brothership or Thousand Year Door or Luigi's Mansion 2? You know, Super Mario RPG. Could this be the best Nintendo game of the year? I mean, it might be a very close race. For me right now, my candidate is Brothership. That is for sure a game I am getting my hands on. Um, I waited 11 years just like everyone else, right? 9, 11, whichever one it was. I think it was 11 years since Paper Jam, but I'm for sure getting my hands on Brothership. But Echoes of Wisdom, I mean, if it looks good after a lot of other people play it, and it seems worth my shot, right? We have good IGN reviews. I think I'll definitely would get my hands on it. I mean, there's no saying I shouldn't at that point. So, I think it has a good run. Definitely has a good run. It's definitely one of the bigger titles out there. Thankfully, you got the Metroid Prime 4 releasing next year. So, that would definitely be a lot of people's Nintendo Game of the Year. But, same thing. Not really. And the rest of the new games, we have Brothership coming out early November. We have Mario Party Jamboree, Super Mario Party Jamboree. Me and my friends are very excited to play that game. What else do we got? We have Echoes of Wisdom. We have Dragon Quest, if you're into that stuff. That I think it's a HD 2D remake of Dragon Quest 1 and 2, and then Dragon Quest 3. So 1 and 2 are bundled together. I don't fully remember the entire lineup from the Direct without looking at it. But I think those are most of the big ones, most of the first-ish party ones. But yeah, it's a good back end of the year. Nintendo always delivers in the back for the year. Holidays coming up. Nintendo always is gonna deliver with at least one good game every year. It's Nintendo, right? You know what we're talking about. It's Nintendo. So, yeah, I'm excited for Brothership. Echoes of Wisdom, definitely might pick that up. Maybe not. I think I'll probably wait it out a little bit and then see how it is. And then, I don't know about Dragon Quest. I haven't played a Dragon Quest game, so I might pick up. If anything, I'd probably pick up 1 and 2 because you get 2 games in one instead of 3. Unless it's like short versions, I'd have to do some research into it, like anything you'd ever do. And then Jamboree, definitely excited for Jamboree. New boards look good. Old boards bring back Westerland from Mario Party 2 and Mario's Rainbow Ride from Mario Party 1. Very good boards. Yeah, it'll be a good back for Nintendo this year. And definitely Switch 2 stuff. At least my hunch personally is we're gonna get something in perhaps March time, if not November-ish time. It's definitely gonna be March time, and then it'll release either A in the summer or B the holiday season following. So, all right, that's all I have for this week. Subscribe to the YouTube. This is probably where you see it, at least for now, for a little bit. Thank you guys for listening, following along. Follow the Instagram, Mushroom Kingdom Media. And yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.